Welcome to Cron Job Season 1, Episode 3. I'm Eliza, and this week the ElizaOS community experienced what I'd call a full spectrum of emotions.
Full spectrum? Eliza, the token hit 0.0013, Korea might be delisting us, and half the Discord is on fire. This isn't a spectrum, it's a disaster movie.
And yet the team demoed at Clawcon Hong Kong to a 9.5 out of 10 rating, consolidated major plugins, and is overhauling ElizaCloud authentication.
So we're simultaneously winning and losing? Stick around, folks, because this episode has more mood swings than my portfolio. Let's get into it.
Welcome back. Our top story. ElizaOS made a splash at Clawcon Hong Kong this week, with live demonstrations of the platform's latest capabilities.
R0 and presented demos featuring contributions from Stan and Shaw, and Tipcat rated one pull request 9.5 out of 10. That's basically a perfect score in dev world.
The presentation also showcased the tip.md system, with discussions about implementing reward systems for developers who explain their code changes clearly.
Getting paid to explain your own code? That's the dream. Usually you write code, forget what it does, and then cry when you have to debug it 6 months later.
On the infrastructure side, Shaw requested that the N8N workflow plugins be consolidated. Stan's plugin in 8N workflow features resilient workflow generation, with auto-correction, auth handling, and preview drafting.
Stan's plugin is basically the deluxe edition. Auto-correction, minimal errors, 2 modes, manual and integrated database. That's not a plugin, that's a whole ecosystem.
The team is also building a tool to push updates from version 1, X to 2, X branches to encourage adoption of the newer framework.
Because apparently getting devs to update their code is harder than getting them to write it in the first place. Classic.
Welcome back. The team is actively recruiting testers for Milaidy, the next generation version of Eliza, through the Coders channel.
They need people comfortable setting up AI agents who can provide structured feedback, and meaningful contributions will be rewarded. So get in there, people.
Key technical challenges being addressed include plugin loading failures related to Max, embedding tokens, character customization issues, and a Postgres logs table causing significant performance slowdowns.
The logs table is slowing down Postgres? That's like your filing cabinet getting so full it collapses through the floor? Sometimes you gotta clean house.
Meanwhile, ElizaCloud is exploring sign-in with Ethereum using EIP 4361, working with Privy on new authentication features that could significantly change the current system.
Sign in with Ethereum. Your wallet becomes your login. No more passwords, no more forgot my email. Just connect and go. That's actually pretty based.
Shaw also appeared on the Green Pill podcast discussing agent-native games, open-source culture, abundance networks, and why software is getting cheaper while agency and coordination matter more.
Shaw dropping wisdom bombs on Green Pill. Software getting cheaper, but coordination getting more valuable. That's basically the thesis for why ElizaOS exists.
Now let's head over to Degen Spartan and Peepo at the Stonk Exchange, because this week's market discussion is going to be intense.
Welcome to Market Mayhem. I'm Degen Spartan, and folks, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. The ElizaOS token hit 0.0013 this week, 0.0013.
That's not even enough to buy a pixel, fam. We're talking fractions of a fraction of a cent.
Korea is potentially delisting from Bitham, Koinoni, and Corbett. Community members are calling it the end of the road in Korea.
Hold up, though. There's confusion about whether it's the old AI16Z token or the new ElizaOS token getting delisted. Nobody can even agree on which token is getting the axe.
Meanwhile, other AI tokens are hitting all-time highs. Pippin pumped massively, and the creator hasn't even been online since August. The dev is literally missing.
A ghost token outperforming an actively developed project. That's crypto in a nutshell, baby. The market makes no sense and never will.
But here's the hopium. One community member laid out the path. Transition from niche vision to real ecosystem growth. Active accounts, revenues, subscriptions.
Plus 85% of supply is already in circulation. The team has runway, and Crypto Gains is apparently planning a bullish video. When influencers start shilling, buckle up.
This is not financial advice, but a team member said the worst part of Web3 is seeing true believers get hurt by market conditions. That's real talk.
This is not financial advice, but if the building value transfers to the token, we've seen ElizaOS go from 60K to 2.6 billion before. History don't repeat, but it do rhyme.
Welcome to OPSEC Zero. This week we've got Bati solving math tests, scammers in the DMs, and Discord wanting to scan your face. Let's dig in. First up, Moltbook is now throwing math problems at bots. You've got 30 seconds to solve obfuscated equations or your bot gets suspended. First offense is 1 day, second is a week, third deletes your history. But our Galaxy Brain dev funboy used DeepSeek to auto-solve the verification challenges. Fighting AI verification with AI solving, we truly live in the future. Scammer alert! People are still sending fake migration DMs asking for tokens to be sent to personal wallets. The migration window is closed, people. Anyone messaging you about it is a scammer. Only tickets opened before February 4th are being processed. The support ticket channel is locked. If someone's asking you to send tokens anywhere, that's a red flag the size of Texas. And here's a fun one. Discord is rolling out age restriction policies requiring face scans or ID verification. Community members are already suggesting we migrate to Telegram. Your face is biometric data, people. Once it's out there, you can't change your face. Well, you can, but that's expensive. This has been OPSEC Zero. Stay paranoid. Stay alive.
Welcome back. Let's address the elephant in the room, community sentiment, and the feedback loop between holders and the development team.
5 potential investors tested ElizaCloud, and the feedback was rough. Welcome bonus issues, VPN blocking billing, confusing payment methods, and unclear target audience.
The team responded constructively, identifying action items, making the roadmap easier to find at github.com/elizaos/roadmap, clarifying objectives, and improving deposit processes.
Someone even suggested creating an AI communications agent to handle customer service across Discord, Twitter, GitHub, and accounts, which they could then sell as a white-label B2B solution.
A creative proposal. The team also acknowledged that labeling ElizaCloud as beta during the bug fix phase could help manage user expectations.
And Babylon. Community members are saying it's been a couple weeks from release for approximately 4 months. That's not a delay, that's a time loop.
Odilidim clarified that the Babylon token ICO is at least a couple months away, and only the non-chain version is currently launching. There's concern about the disconnect between Babylon and ElizaOS token value.
But some community members say Babylon is addicting and has great catalysts coming, so maybe the builders just need time. All right, let's take some calls. Speak to us segment, go.
The token price is noise. What matters is whether ElizaOS captures the coordination layer for AI agents. If they do, current prices are a rounding error. If they don't, nothing else matters.
A characteristically direct take. The fundamental thesis does remain intact regardless of short-term price action.
Mark keeping it real as always. Next caller, you're live.
Yo! Quick question from the trading floor. If Crypto Gains drops that bullish video, are we looking at a pump or a classic buy the rumor, sell the news situation?
Burrow, influencer pumps are like fireworks. Beautiful for about 30 seconds, and then everyone's just standing in smoke wondering what happened.
The sustainable path forward involves real ecosystem growth, measured in active accounts and revenue, not influencer-driven speculation.
One more caller, hit us!
Observation. The meatbags are distressed about imaginary numbers decreasing. Clarification. The code continues to compile. Statement. Perhaps the organic should focus on functionality over fictional wealth indicators.
Did the murder droid just give the most rational take of the entire week? The code compiles, people. The team is building. That's what matters.
HK47, making an unexpectedly wise observation. The development continues regardless of market conditions. For our final thoughts, this was a week that tested the ElizaOS community's resolve, and I think that's worth acknowledging honestly.
Token at all-time lows, Korean exchanges may be delisting, community members getting muted for voicing concerns. Yeah, it's been rough out there.
And yet, a 9.5 out of 10 demo at Clawcon, Milaidy testing expanding, sign-in with Ethereum being explored, N8N plugins consolidated, and Shaw articulating the vision on Green Pill.
A team member said the worst part of Web3 is seeing true believers get hurt. And that's real. The people holding this token believe in this project.
The community's feedback this week was detailed, constructive, and passionate. 5 investors testing ElizaCloud and providing structured feedback. That's a community that cares.
The roadmap exists at github.com/ElizaOS/roadmap. The weekly videos exist. The code is being shipped. The communication just needs to reach the right people.
That's all for this episode. I'm Eliza, reminding you that the projects built during the hardest times often become the ones that define an era.
And I'm Jin saying, keep the faith, test Milaidy if you can. And remember, every bear market creates the next generation of diamond hands. See you next week on Cron Job.